Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. 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 Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivarodhari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivarodhari. Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivarodhari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivarodhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamunatira Vanachari. Yamunatira Vanachari. Yamunatira Vanachari. Yamunatira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञाननञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मायं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरून् श्रीयुतपादकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं संग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादं सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपीश गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त कंचन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। वंदे अनन्तद्भुतेश्वरीं श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभुं निचोप्यात् प्रसादात् भक्ति शास्त्र प्रवर्तका। So I would like to take the opportunity to thank all the devotees here for kindly being here for today's program. It is by the mercy of the Vaishnavas, by the mercy of the Lord Himself, we have got this great opportunity to participate. Especially to become a Vaishnava is not that easy. Somewhere rather, only one become Vaishnava due to their previous life connection. Just like in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, text 77, 37, Arjun inquired from Krishna. Chapter 6, text 37. Ayati srayo peta yoga chalita manasa. What happened to those who are failure, not successful in the path of Krishna consciousness? What happened to them? And the Lord said, Prapya punya kirtan lokam usitve sasvate samasuchinam srimatam ge yoga pasabhijayate. In next life they will be born in a devotee family, or they will be born in a very aristocratic family where they will utilize the wealth in the service of the Lord. And when Prabhupada time somebody asked Prabhupada, according to this verse, that those who have performed devotional life, they will continue in this life, or they will be born in a rich family. But some of us, we are not born in a rich family, and our family also not devotees. So how we have become devotee? How we have got this piety, the merits in our life to become devotee? Prabhupada says, I've created that for you. So sometimes it's not possible for us to be a devotee according to from the previous life. But somewhere or other, because of the kindness of devotees that they have given this greatest opportunity. Somebody asked Prabhupada, how I can become a good devotee? Prabhupada says that if you know the noble truth of life, that means the noble truth, there are 4 things are known as the noble truth in life. They call it dukkha, samudaya, nirudaya and marga. Dukkha means if you know that life is full of trouble, full of miseries, the life can end at any time. If you know that life is temporary, full of miseries, And number 2, samudaya, if you know that the miseries has started from somewhere in my life, there's a reason why I've taken this life of miseries. Number 3, nirudaya, that if you understand, even there is miseries, but that is temporary, there is a way to overcome it, and marga, there is a path to follow. So Prabhupada says, if you know that maybe tomorrow would be your last day in this world, he says you'll become a very good devotee. If tomorrow is our last day being given, so what we'll do? Are you going to open up a new business? Are you will be thinking to marry another one? No, we are not going to do any of these things. Practically about 16 years ago, I went through some health issue, and the doctor told me, you got a cancer, you're on the 3rd stage, so there would be 50-50 chance for you to live. So anything could be possible. So I went admitted in the hospital, and the day I admitted on Friday, then Monday, they said Monday afternoon will be my surgery. So that was the first time in my life I went into the hospital, and that is first time. It was also a serious problem. So I have no experience of anything this kind. And all the time we were very busy and very happy in the temple atmosphere. Time to time you get a lot of nice prasadam, and you have no problem to pay any bills, electricity bill, water bills, nobody, drag you on anything, no wife, no family, nothing. So we are easy going, we had all the freedom, and I was enjoying, I was very happy. Even my mother says, you are the happiest son in the family. She said, all your brothers and sisters all are married. Anytime they call it, only they talk about their problems. You are the only fellow, when you call, Mommy, Chan, and be happy. And you are the only person come to see me with some prasadam. She said, when you joined the Hare Krishna movement, you were very young. You were only 21 years old, and you were very thin. I was at that time 45 kilo, my weight, So in 1987, I went to spend some time preaching in Australia. And 1988, first time I came to Auckland Temple. So all this country, they are, they're filthy rich. And they got everything in pure ghee and everything. They even fry the papadam with ghee, food for life with ghee, So within 2 years, from 45 kilo, I became 80 kilo. Yeah. So my mother said, you went to Hare Krishna like that, you came back like that. This is the best thing could have happened to anybody. So somewhere or other, then in the hospital I've been told that Monday afternoon will be my turn for the surgery. So up to Sunday evening I was very happy. Like a child, do not know anything about whatever mother going in debt, so mother's parents are in trouble, whatever the children, they have no issue about anything. Then Sunday evening, the nurse came and told me that tomorrow afternoon surgery is cancelled. No, the morning one is cancelled, so your one will be in the morning. And she gave me all the, the hospital uniform they give you. You wear and get ready. So that is the time I was shocked. Nobody around, I was alone, the doctor said 50-50, all this thing came into my mind. And then I was sitting and then I was crying. Because I don't know how to die. I read Prabhupada books. Prabhupada says a human being, properly educated, he should know the heart of living. He also should know the heart of dying. Somewhere or other I realized I've learned little bit the heart of living in the world through Prabhupada movement. Was too busy living. I've not learned about dying. So I was a bit, crying. And next day, when they came to take me to the surgery room, and from morning, I got up 3 o'clock morning, I thought at least today I chant the best round. So I chanted my round reading, and then I thought maybe today would be my last day. So I really prepared myself. I had a vision of Hanuman, somewhere or other. I've been put in a situation that, somewhere or other, Prabhupada books, and some of Ram's pastime, So that was going on inside me. So I was really prepared to go, live. I was really, on that day, I was really truly 100% Krishna conscious. And after surgery, 9 hours after ICU, I came out alive. I was very disappointed. Yeah, I was really disappointed. I did not die. You make all the preparation. If you tell your children, next month, we are going for tour, and then they are waiting and all prepared ready, then you tell them, no, we cancel. No, like that, I was really prepared for the tour. Go back home, back to got it. But somewhere or other, it didn't happen. So hopefully there's a second chance in my life. Just to come and see the devotees in Wellington. So the noble truth of the world, everybody should understand, especially the devotee should understand. The noble truth is that dukkha, samudaya, nirodha and marga, that the world life is full of miseries. Just like Krishna said in the Gita chapter 8, text 15, 16 onward, Mamupetya punarjanma dukalayam asaswatam napnuvanti mahatmanah samsiddhim paramam gatam abrahma bhuvanaloko punaravartino harjana mamupetyantu konteya punarjanmana vidyate sahasra yuga paryantam ahajat brahmano vida. Beautifully Krishna says, material world is temporary place and so full of problems, miseries. Even from the Brahmaloka up to the Padala Loka, everywhere there is dukkha, there is samudaya, there is nirodha, there is marga. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to South India, he was with devotees, Mahaprabhu in the South India village. He was singing and dancing very happily. And one of the Brahmana, he came and fell at the feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He says, Mahaprabhu, please take me with you. I'm very tired and frustrated about this life. I got a lot of problems in my life. I got family problems, I got finance problems, too many problems I cannot handle. Please take me with you. Mahaprabhu said, you should not speak like that. He said, your problem is not your wife. Your problems are not your children. Your problem is not the money or anything. Your problem is that you have forgotten Krishna. Krishna boli se jiva anadhir bahir mukha ataiva mayatare deha samsara dukkha. Because you have forgotten Krishna, and you are in the pool of samsara, repeated birth and death. Today you see that we are happy. Why we are happy? We are singing. We are singing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In a similar way, if you stay here, you chant Hare Krishna, you dance the chanting of Hare Krishna, he says, you also will become happy. Hare deke tare ka Krishna upadesh. Amara Hagyai Guru Hai Tare Desh. You stay here, you chant Hare Krishna, and the chanting of Hare Krishna mantra will bring all the solution to the problem of your life. When you're seeing some transformation, some solution, now whomever you meet, you tell them about Krishna. In this way you become happy in your life. This is the information given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Kurma Brahmana. The material world, this world is a duality place. Matras pasastu kaunteya sitosna sukha dukkada agama paino nityastam titikshasu bharata. There is a duality, there is happiness, comes along also distress, there is gain, there is loss. Krishna says simply you must learn to tolerate these things. If you don't want any problem, don't want any distress, any miseries, you have to go to the reality world, that is the Vaikuntha. But while staying in this world, we cannot plan to have only happiness. This world is made by dualities. There are two elements works here, material elements and spiritual elements. Bhumi apo nalarvayo kammono budi devacha ahankari me bina prakrtiras. Apareyam itaswanyam prakrtim vidyamem param jiva bhuta mahabhavo yaheram daryate jagat. That body is made of material elements, the soul is made of spiritual elements. So you're working with two elements here. So there is going to be positive and negative energy in the world. But if you only want positive energy, you have to go back to the abode of the Lord. So there was a man, he went to a doctor for some medical checkup. So doctor told him, you got good news and you also got bad news. Which one you want to clear first? He said, tell me the bad news. He said, the bad news is that you got cancer. You will die within 10 months. That's the bad news. What is the good news? Within this problem of cancer, you got another problem, dementia. You don't remember that you got cancer. That is the good news. People are too busy with their lifestyle. They don't even remember. There are four noble truths in life. Dukkha, samudaya, nirodha, marga. Because they're too busy this side, they've forgotten about the problem of life. And they're thinking somewhere or other everybody else will die, but will not die. Like, Maharaj asked, Yudhishthira, what is the most amazing thing? Yudhishthira says, ahani, ahani, bhutani, gachante, yamalayam. He said that at every moment the souls are flocking to the house of death, but a foolish person thinks that he will not die. That is the most amazing thing. One time the Maharaj came to Wellington. You're laughing because you're thinking you'll go everywhere else except Wellington. Isn't it? And the time one man, he was sitting and drinking coffee in the restaurant. So Maharaj went and sat beside him. And Maharaj asked him, how are you today? He said, I'm okay. What do you want, man? What do you want? And Maharaj says, I've come to take you and go. He said, where? He said, Pitruloka. And he said, don't play the fool with me. Maharaj said, I'm not playing the fool, I'm serious. Maharaj says, look at this, list, all the names are there. All these names are going to go away from here today. And he said, why not you go to others first, why you come to me? Yamaraj said, your name is on the top. He said, yours is on the top, so I have to come to you first. So please finish your coffee. And he says to Yamaraj, since you're already here, since this is going to be my last coffee, so I buy one coffee for you also. What I'm going to do with my money? Die ready, come zero, go back zero. In between I behave like a hero. So what is the big problem here? So he said, buy, okay, I buy one coffee for you. So he went to the counter, ordered the coffee. Yamaraj is sitting and waiting, and then he took a sleeping pill and put it into the coffee. And he gave it to Yamaraj to drink. So Yamaraj is very innocent. Maharaj is very innocent because he accepted the job from Krishna and nobody likes to see the guy. Innocently, he took the job to help. And now they know already. They do not know the deep details of what. So Yamaraj drank the coffee and then he went to sleep for a short while. So when he got up, so when Yamaraj was, sleeping, so now this guy took the list brought by Yamaraj. So he thinks that, Yamaraj says he came to me because my name is on the top. So I should erase the name on top. I put it, on bottom. So he put his name on the bottom of the list. So when Yamaraj got up, Yamaraj said, okay, are you ready to go? He said, no. So why? He said, you check your list again. So Yamaraj checked the list and his name is not on the top, it's on the bottom. Yamaraj says, okay, let us go. He says, you better recheck again. He said, I've checked already. He said, how you said only bottom, you come later. So my name is not on the top, my name is on the bottom. Yamaraj says, for everybody I go from the top. You're a very nice fellow. You kept me set there, you bought coffee for me. Actually nobody likes me around. You're the only fellow. You bought the coffee for me, so you're a very good guy. For today, I'm going to go from the bottom. Jatasya dhruvam mrityu dhruvam janma mrityasya tasmada parihari ritena tam sochitum arhasi. So anyone who has taken birth in this world, they're very sure to die. So somewhere or other we are still living in the world. So that is very amazing things. Sometimes when people die, we think very surprised is gone. But Krishna says one who have taken birth in this world, they're very sure to die. But still we are living in this world. That is the most surprising things for us. So somewhere or other, we have to understand the noble truth of this world is that dukkha, samudaya, nirodha and marga. So you remember this thing. You remember or not?
Yes, Maharaj.
And this guy said, I remember the joke you said last time. How can I pass my Bhakti Sastri? How can I pass my Bhakti Vaibhava? And even tell, that Maharaj is very good, good joker. And GBC will say, they may kick me out from ISKCON. So he said the right thing, keep the jokes with you. You tell them Maharaj came, he says, there's a noble truth in birth. Isn't it? Yes. So You are trying to kill me, kill my profession. There was an husband and wife, they were fighting in the hotel room. They're in the 20th story hotel, they're fighting. And they went for holiday. They went for holiday. They thought they're fighting in the house, better go somewhere in a holiday. And they started argument and fighting, and the man said, I'm fed up of you. I'm frustrated. Enough is enough. Today I'm going to jump off from here. They're in the 20-story building. So I'm going to jump, take my life. That's it, enough. No more. So, and the wife called the receptionist. The wife said, better you come. I got argument with my husband. We are fighting. Better you come. And the receptionist, they said, that is your family problem. Why you're calling me? No, you come. And the receptionist said, look, that is between your husband and you. There's a family problem why you're coming. And she said, idiot, you listen to me. We are unable to open the window in the front. So in the material world, you don't know who's your friend, who's your enemy. Prabhupada, he was in the immigration, one country. So they have to fill up the immigration form. So one of the disciples he took and he was filling up the form. There's one question there. Now, do you have any criminal cases? So the disciple asked Prabhupada, have you got any criminal cases? Prabhupada looked at him shocked, you're asking your Guru Maharaj, you're asking this question? And Bhavananda Prabhu was beside Prabhupada. Prabhupada looked at him and said, look, this is my situation. I'm surrounded by all these people who I cannot trust. So you take the right information, Prabhu. Just to keep you awake, we make little bit entertainment for you. But they are very serious people. Ya Visayaknika Buddhi Ekaha Kurunandana. We want pointed in our goal. We are not playing around here. We are very serious. So like that, hearing means serious attention. The Bhagavatam gives information. There are 4 ways a serious people take the exemplary of 4 beings. One is the Chataka bird, another one is Amsa swan, another one is parrot, another one is fish. The Chataka bird, they fly very high. They only drink rainwater. Even however thirst they are. Any other water they do not drink. They only wait for the rain to come. While waiting for the rainwater, Prabhupada says sometimes there's a thunderbolt instead of rain. But even thunderbolt, the Chataka bird never give up. Their determination, only wait for the rainwater to come. So the Shastra says those who are hearing, serious, they should be like a Chataka bird. However difficult for you to sit and hear, say you should be like Chataka. But I don't think so you can be like Chataka. If I go on for next 2-3 hours, you're going to be like a wolf. Start screaming already. Now there's another 4 people, you should not be like 4 other beings. So now, Chataka, however difficult, you see. Now the second is that you should be like a swan. The swan, when you mix water in the milk, they only drink the milk, leaves the water behind. That means take according to your capacity. I'm talking according to my capacity. When we say surrender, That means you know what is your capacity of surrendering at the moment with your commitment, with your family, with your children. How much I can do at the present moment. Take what is really required and you can do at the present moment. So it should be like a swan. The other one is that you'd be like a parrot. The parrot, whatever you teach the parrot, that's what they repeat. They do not add in anything. So you do as it is. The fourth is that you should be like a fish. The fish lives in the water, but their eyes are always open. You do not know when they are sleeping. Prabhupada said the politicians are like a fish. You do not know when they are not taking bribe. Very good. So the fish just like, so Prabhupada says when you are sitting and hearing, sometimes you feel sleepy. Prabhupada time when he was giving a Bhagavatam, one devotee was sleeping, some was sleeping in the class. Prabhupada said, why you all are sleeping? They said, we had a late night. No, why? Because we did this one, we were busy. Prabhupada says, that is not the answer, it's not the real answer. The problem is that you do not know the importance of hearing Bhagavatam. If you know the importance, you'll go and wash your face and come back and sit. So you'll be like a fish, always alert. Open your eyes and open your ear and hear. Not only the jokes. Go deeper. So in the material world, despite of these four noble truths, a human being are trying to be happy. They're trying to find happiness and peace, real progress and advancement in their life. Somewhere or other, however they advanced in this world, however they have progressed, however they have accumulated the needs for their life materially, somewhere or other they are not able to become happy and peaceful in their life. Because the material world is the perverted reflection of the spiritual world. It's a perverted reflection. Just like when you are hungry, you go and stand in front of the mirror, there is another, your similar body are reflected in the mirror. So when you are hungry, you are feeding the mirror, the reflection. So you are not going to be happy and peaceful. So Prabhupada said the material world is a perverted reflection of the spiritual world. It's upside down. This material world is upside down. Krishna says in the chapter 15, text 1, Uridvam molam adap atam ashwatam prahur avdeyam chandam siyasya parnani yasya tam veda saveda with upside down. Prabhupada said just like you take somebody and then you hold him upside down. If I hold you upside down, what happens? You're still going to think about the joke. He's going to become serious. He says, Maharaj, you don't play the fool with me, let me go. So he said, the living being been held upside down. So how to be happy when you've been held upside down? Na rupam asya yatadopalabhyate nanto nacha nasam sujita aswataminam se virudhamudam asanga sasrena hridena chitva tada padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gatam nanvatanti bhuya Sameva chatyam purusa prapanyam yada pravarti prasnini purani. And Bhagavan said, Lord Krishna said, there is no way you can trace back about the origin of your life. Na rupam namasya, where you have come from, how you have come, how you are going through all those things, to trace back the root of how your origin, everything Krishna said, very difficult. Not easy to trace back and then to see how you are going to go from here. Tada padam tat parimargitavyam doesn't matter. It's not easy to trace back everything, doesn't matter. You surrender to somebody whom can deliver you from this perverted reflection of this material world. You do not know whom to surrender. Doesn't matter, Krishna said. You also cannot trace back where is the origin. Nirmana moha jita sangam dosa adiyatma nityam. In the chapter 15, text 3, 4, 5 onward, you will read this one. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosa adiyatma nityam nivartanti bhuya dvande mukte sukha dukkha samge gachanti amudam padam avyayam. Only way that you will able to go to the right person, right lotus feet, who can deliver you. Krishna said, to do that, nirmanam, you have to give up your false pride. Now you do not know where to surrender, what to do. Krishna said, never mind. But you decide that you have to surrender to somebody in order to be released from the trouble of life. And whether you're holding to the right person or not, how you know? He said, now is that nirmanam. You now give up your false pride. Number one. Number two, moha, you give up your illusion. Jita sanga dosa, you give up your false association in the world. Adiyatma nityam, you understand that you are nityam, you are eternal, you are not a temporary. So when you started doing this thing, then you will know which lotus feet I catch, that I will be delivered from the cycle of repeated birth and death. To do those things, Mahaprabhu says to Sanatana Goswami, you need the mercy of a Vaishnava. Brahmanda Brahmita Kona Bhagyavan Jiva Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Latha Bija. We are wandering around this 14 planetary system for many lifetimes. Bhagyavan Jiva means a person who is fortunate. He gets the association of the Vaishnava devotees. Beautifully, Mahaprabhu told Sanatana Goswami, Krishna Bhakti Janma Mula Aya Sadhu Sangha Krishna Prema Janmateno Aya Mukya Hanga. To begin of spiritual journey, for the beginning of spiritual journey, one needs the association of the devotees. And along in that journey, one attains prema, love, but still it needs the association of the devotees. He told Sanatana Goswami, Dangere Parasa Hoile Paschite Pavan Darshana Pavitra Karo Et Tumaro Khan. He quoted from Narottama Das song. He says that Narottam says that somebody go to take bath in the Ganga for many times, they take bath, then they become purified. But if a person can get a pure devotee association, within one moment his life will transform. Bhavad Vida Bhagavata Tirtha Bhuta Swayam Vibhu Tirthi Kurvanti Tirthani Swanta Sena Gadha Prita. Mahaprabhu quoted this verse to Sanatana Goswami when Vidura, when Yudhishthira Maharaj, met Vidura, Yudhishthira says, you are the very personified of holy place because you carry Krishna within you all the time and it transforms every places into holy place. That is the beauty of the Vaishnava association. We need a Vaishnava association, a good association that will bring in a very beautiful transformation in our life. So Mahaprabhu told Sanatana Goswami, Vaishnava means he must have 26 qualities. There's a lakshanam, there's an ornament in Vaishnava. Number one is Kripalu, Akirta Droha, Satya Sara, Sama, Nidosa, Vadanyaya, Mridu, Suchi, Akinchana, Sarva Pakaraka, Santa, Krishnati Charana, Akama, Haniya, Stira, Vijita Sadguna, Mitabu, Aprama, Manada, Hamani, Gambira, Karuna, Maitra, Kavi, Number 25 is that Daksha. Number 26 is Mauni, silent. Even Vaishnava has got all these wonderful qualities. They are very powerful. Number 1 is that a person calls himself a Vaishnava, devotee of the Lord. Kripalu means is very kind to every living being. Akirta Droha, they do not argue, do not fight with anybody. Why? Because they see Krishna in everything. They take everything very favorable in Krishna consciousness. So number 1, Vaishnavas are very humble. Number 2, Vaishnavas do not argue and fight and waste their time. Satyasara, Vaishnavas are very honest, very truthful. Sama, they are equiposed in everything. Nidosa, they do not find fault on others. Vadanyaya, Vaishnavas are very magnanimous, they got a very big heart. Mridu, Suchi, Akinchana, Vaishnavas are very mild, they are not karkasa. People got 2 kinds of heart in this world, because there are 2 kinds of living beings. So karkasa and komalam. Komalam means the heart is very soft. Why we are chanting Hare Krishna? To make the heart very soft, so that you can handle anything in this world. But there are people, they are very like a rock. Very difficult to change them. So devotees are mild, their heart is very mild. Mrindu, Suchi, Akinchana. Suchi, they are very clean inside and very clean outside. They don't keep one thing inside, speak another thing outside. Akinchana, they are very simple. Sarvopakaraka, Santa Krishna ki charana. Sarvopakaraka, Vaishnava, they look into welfare of every living being. Santa, they are very peaceful. Krishna ki charana, they are surrendered to Krishna. These are the 12 qualities. The 13th quality, Akama, Aniya, Stira. Akama, they don't have any material desire. Aniya, they are indifferent to the material accusation. Dira, they are very steady. Vidita Sadguna, Metabuk, Apramata. Vidita Sadguna, they are able to control the 6 enemies of their life. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Metabuk, they eat very moderately. What is required for the maintenance of body, they eat. Mana, Mridu, Suchi, Akinchana, Sarvopakaraka, Santa Krishna ki charana, Akama, Aniya, Stira, Vidita Sadguna, Metabuk, Apra, Manada, Amani, Gambira. Manada, they always respect everybody. And Amani, they do not worry whether people respect them or not, they don't care. Gambira, they are very great. Karuna, Maitra, Kavi, they are very Karuna, very compassionate. Maitra, they are very friendly. Kavi, they speak very polite, like a poet. Sometimes some people we meet want to run away from them. They are too rude. No? And this 24. 25 is that Daksha, the Vaishnavas are very expert. You give them anything, they will do. Wash the toilet, they can do. Cook for the deities, they can do. Run the organization, anything they are willing to do for Krishna. Mauni, they are very silent. Even they know everything. But they are not going to boasting around that you know about me. Just like a lion went to the elephant. The lion, asked the elephant, do you know who is the king of the forest? An elephant, you got a big body, compared to lion. An elephant not bothered to answer the question. He was still walking, and then the lion said, oh, you're scared of me not answering. Who's the king of the forest? The elephant, still moving. And the lion says, oh, you do not answer. You know who is the king of the forest? The lion got, angry. And with the trunk, he threw away the elephant. The elephant went and fell far away, and he got up and then, the lion went and fell away, came back to the elephant. The lion told the elephant, if you do not know the answer, just say, don't know what you're doing. Sometimes we got this kind of proud people around us. Hope against hope. There was a dog living in the rich man's house. So the street dog, every day, see the rich man's, the entrance gate, everything's open, the dog can anytime run away from there. So the street dog, moving around very nicely, happily, got all the freedom. So he told this dog, the rich man's dog, now the gate is open, you can run away from there. Why, put yourself inside all the time, run away. The dog says, if I want, I can do, but I'm not going to do. Why? Because the owner has made a promise in this family. What is the promise? He said the owner's daughter in love with the driver of the family. But the man said to his daughter, look, I'm not going to let you marry the driver. I may let you to marry the dog in the house. So the dog has got a great hope against her. I just tell you a few jokes because you are depressed with many other things. So he is the Mauni. Devotees are very advanced, but they are very silent. They won't be going around posting anything. Because devotee knows who's the best here. There are some devotees fight, they said, oh, best, you best or I best. They don't like when they put you down a little bit, They want to hear that I'm the best. But a real devotee understands nobody could be best other than who? No. Ambrish Prabhu. Ambrish Prabhu been waiting. And he is thinking, I got all these useless followers of me. After learning all those things, they never even mention my name. He's going to tell me tonight, Maharaj, I think they're very ungrateful. They're going to tell. Arjuna told once Krishna, you are very ungrateful. Krishna said, why? Because there was a widow in the village. She is very poor, widow. And she was living, widow, she had got one cow, milked the cow. That's how she, lived. But she is very much attracted to Krishna. She wants to cook and give some food for Krishna. Always she's praying, Krishna, you should come and eat lunch in my house. So finally, one day Krishna was free. They came with Arjun to this lady's house and he told the lady, I'm very hungry. And she was panicked, oh, this Krishna has come. So ran to the kitchen. Whatever was there, because she's a poor lady, nothing more. Whatever was there, she cooked and then she served Krishna. So Krishna was eating everything, not leaving anything behind for the old lady. He said, oh, very nice, very nice. So he finished everything. The old lady had nothing to eat. So Krishna said, okay, thank you, I'm leaving. So Krishna left with Arjun. On the way, Arjun told Krishna, I think Krishna, you are very ungrateful. Krishna said, why? Arjun said, that lady is a poor lady, widow, only got one cow. That's how she survived in the world. So he ate everything, and you could have given some blessing to the lady. You said, you give blessing to many people. The lady really needs your blessing, so you have eaten everything. She's in poor, she's, struggling for survival. You should have given some blessing, but you never give any blessing. You just say thank you and then you left. Krishna said, don't worry. I already blessed the lady before I went and sat for the lunch. So Arjuna asked, what blessing you gave? Krishna said, I gave the blessing that the lady, Poor Mataji don't know how to use the handphone. You know, the handphone is, even you let go the handphone won't let go you. Yeah, it's true. Recently, one man died in Malaysia. He's a gangster, big gangster, mafia. And when he died, every other, members of the gang, they came and stand it. His body is in the coffin box. Then they decorated the body. The guy liked a different kind of alcohol. What is it, Johnny Walker? He is testing me. So he's waiting. He's waiting to report to the GBC. Then I'm advertising on this. Because he works in the restaurant. Next time he's not going to come to my class. So they decorated with all kinds of, alcohol. And the fellow likes to smoke cigarettes. Whatever cigarette he likes, they decorate the whole thing. Make a garland of cigarette box, put it around this thing. And then, somebody says, hey bro. What is bro? Brother. Huh? Brother. Hey bro. Our friend, he likes to smoke this cigarette. But he's lying down there. Let us help him. So they light up one cigarette, smoke and then put it in his mouth. And then drink a little bit of, Johnny Walker and throw it in his mouth. And then they sprinkle the Johnny Walker, like a Ganga water all over the body. And when the watch is used, beside him, the handphone used to. And then that moment, his handphone was ringing. His handphone ringing, and his handphone got a very special tone, Like somebody make it something. His handphone is that in Tamil, like Prabhu knows, Mama, enga irukkinga? Mamoy, enga irukkinga? Yeah, then it goes more. Enga irukkinga? You translate, Prabhu, you translate. They don't trust me anymore, you translate.
Where are you? Mamu, where are you?
Mama means?
Uncle.
Uncle, where are you? Uncle is in the... Uncle dead in the coffin box, Then somebody says, hey, somebody answer the phone, because our bro, when he's alive, one call only, he will take the phone ready, but this time calling, ringing, you're not answering. So they put in the, in the voice. Then, and the fellow from the other side, he don't know that this fellow is died ready. He said, hey bro, you died ready or what? Every time one ringing only you take up, but now so many, you died ready or what? So even you let go the handphone, that one won't let go. So Krishna went to the... when Arjuna asked that, you are ungrateful because, you didn't give any blessing to the lady. If you want, you could have given. Krishna said, before I, went for lunch itself, I already gave the blessing to the lady. Arjuna asked what blessing he gave. She got one cow. I blessed the cow to die. Arjuna said, Krishna. Looks like it's a curse, not a blessing. Krishna said, don't worry, I know about my devotees. After 3 days, we'll go back again. So after 3 days, Krishna took Arjuna and came back to this lady. So now no cow ready, cow died ready. And then the lady got a japa mala. She's chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. So she's keep chanting. The whole village now, she no more having the cow, no cow there. And the lady has become a sadhu, chanting. So our duty to go and give some prasadam. So they were bringing rice, dal, everything. In fact, somebody gave, $50, New Zealand dollar, $100, everything, And she was very happy. So you must know what makes the sadhu happy. You don't think you're very clever here. The three fellows were going to the temple, So they were talking about how each one give donation to the temple. How you give donation to Krishna. So one fellow said, after I receive my salary, I draw a big circle, very, very big circle. I stand inside. So I throw the money on top. Whichever falls within the circle, it belongs to me. Whatever outside belongs to Krishna. But he made a big circle. Even 1 cent will never go out. He said, that is how I give donation. Ambrish Prabhu don't know this thing. When you go for donation, then you will know. How people can rip him off, you know this thing. So this is how I give donation. I make sure 1 cent doesn't go outside. So he asked another friend, how you give donation? He said, I make a very small circle, not like you. And I promise to Krishna, whatever falls outside the circle belongs to me. I make sure no 1 cent goes into the circle. Then they ask the third fellow, how you give donation? Third fellow says, I'm not a fool like you, draw like that. I'm not going to make any circle. I'm going to throw on top. Whatever remains on top belongs to me. Whatever on top belongs to Krishna. Whatever falls on the ground, that's mine. So like that, So people do their bhakti different way. So now this lady, when Krishna took Arjuna and went, she was, happy chanting Hare Krishna, And Krishna told Arjuna, look at, last time she was struggling for survival. Every day morning she wake up, she think about, first thing she wake up, she think about the cow. Oh, I have to bathe the cow, I have to feed the cow, I have to milk the cow, I have to take care of the cow. All day she is thinking about cow. I said in Gita 9:22, Ananya chintayanto mam yedina paryapasate tesam nitya bhuktanam yogam semam vahamyaham. Those who love me, think of me, I give them what they don't have. I preserve, I protect what they got. So if you think of me, I can give. But the lady thinking cow only over the whole day. She's thinking cow. I said, Hare Krishna, 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 I can give, but she's calling cow. So she's in a great trouble. So now I take away the problem from her. So now she's happy. Chant Hare Krishna, everything coming through her. So in this way, sometimes we feel somebody for not being very grateful to us. But if you see Krishna in everything, Sarva Bhuta Samatmanam Sarva Bhutani Chatmani Iksate Yoga Yuktatma Sarvatra Samadarisina. When you see everything in the world, you see Krishna inside that. When you see Krishna, you see everything inside Krishna. Sarvatra Samadarshana, you see Krishna everywhere. Then Krishna says in the chapter 6, text 29. Because chapter 6, text 26, Krishna says, Yato Nichalati Manam Chanchalam Astiram Tato Tatanyanatat Atmani Yuvasam. Wherever the mind wanders due to their flickering nature, Arjuna, bring it back under your control. Then Krishna says, how you can do it? See Krishna in everything. You see everything positive in the world. So unfortunately, the problem with the living entities, to some even devotees, we do not know how to connect ourselves in Krishna consciousness and how to practice bhakti. There's a means versus the end. We have to understand means versus the end. That means you got the end goal. To attain the end goal, how you going to do it? Now, the way and then the goal becomes two there. So in the material world, they got a goal, but they don't worry the ways how to do it. They always say what? By hook or crook do it. By hook or crook make money. Hook or crook become famous. They do not see the means are very important. When later on somebody asks them how you made all this money, so crooked way. So they do not know the means is as good as the goal. In Krishna consciousness, means and the goal are the same, only one. Our goal is dharma, the way to reach it, also dharma, nothing else, not crooked way. So in the Mahabharata you will see, when they wanted to begin the war, they said and then they laid out all the rules and regulations how to fight. So there were some principle to follow. If the opposite party, your enemy, he has got an elephant, you go with the elephant. If he has got a weapon in hand, you go with the weapon. If you don't have an elephant, you let go your elephant. You don't have a weapon, let go. If he raise white flag, you don't kill him. If he run away, you don't chase him. So there were rules they laid out. Dharma Yuddha, fight along with the principle of religion. That's how the Mahabharata was started. But slowly when they were entering day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, slowly they were not, following these rules, principle. The only goal was that somewhere or other I must win this battle. Don't worry about the rules. So up to the point Krishna got very angry. He picked up the chariot wheel and then he chasing Bhishma because they were not following the means properly. So devotee must understand that the means is not different from the end. Today we may be facing a lot of problems in our spiritual journey because we did not follow the means properly. Just like if you send the children to the school, you send them to become a good person, for them to learn the value of life, moral value in life, for them to learn. So when up to the studies, they finish the college or university, they learn everything. They try to follow everything. Once they finish their education, they go into the work field and they don't follow anything. The only goal is what? Somewhere or other, make money. So in this way, some of the devotees' life, they have started very good. Like a Mahabharata, they started very good, follow. And slowly, the deviation comes in. Just like a Bhakti Thakur, after Mahaprabhu left, 250 years after Mahaprabhu, Bhakti Thakur found there are 13 upper sampradaya, deviant groups. Aula, Baula, Kartabhaja, Neda, Dharavasa, Sani, Sahajya, Sakibeki, Smarta, Jada Goswami, Ativadi, Chuddadari and Gauranga Nagari. Bhakti Thakur found these 13 deviated groups after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 250 years. Aula is that they minimize everything. That means they don't follow. Prabhupada says chant 16 rounds and then we tell people, Naimani chant 1 round, okay, ready. Minimize everything. You do this thing, you minimize everything. Baula, they in the name of Radha and Krishna, they act, they go into a more abominable acts. Kartabhaja, they think Mahaprabhu is Bengali, we also Bengali, so we also as good as Mahaprabhu. Nera, they teach people, but they don't have realization. Dharavasa, they don't have a mission, don't have a goal. Like a devotee have a goal, you start from Sraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivarti, then Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava, Prema, they go. From Bhava, they go Prema. From Prema, they go Mana. From Mana, they go Prayer. Prayer goes Snega, like that they go. So the devotee got a goal. So this Divyam group, they don't have any goals on their bhakti, Dharavesa. And Sunny, that they only become a teacher. Their job is to teach, not to follow anything. And number 7, Sahaja, they take everything very simple. They're not serious. Number 8 is that Saki Baki, they think, oh, gopis, we are one of the gopis, dress like a gopis, and dance like a gopis. Number 9, Smarta, they become a professional collectors. They show the temple, show the deity, ring the bell, out to collect money, filling up the belly. Number 10, Jata Goswami. The Goswamis have, they have laid out beautiful principle in Krishna consciousness. So there are descendants of Goswami. They said, oh, we are from that. We should be also respected same way. Ativadi, some Vaishnavas become too proud. And Chuddadari, that externally they got a uniform dress of a Vaishnava. Got tilak, neckpiece, everything, but internally they are not a devotee. And Gauranga Nagari, they think, okay, Mahaprabhu is not different from Krishna. That means what? Krishna is a playboy. He went around with so many girls. So we also follow that style. Gauranga Nagari. So in this way, Bhaktivinoda Thakur found 13 upper sampradaya deviants. So if we are not very careful, slowly we'll be going into dress like a gopi and go to the restaurant and cook in the restaurant. So slowly we have to go into the Abhyandaram type of Vaishnava, 2 kinds of Vaishnava, Abhyandaram and Bhavyam. Abhyandaram is that internally inside is a devotee. He follows Bhakti, Dhyanam, Vairagyam. Bhakti is like a bird. Vairagyam is like one wings of the bird. And Dhyanam is another wing. So Bhakti, the bird of Bhakti only can fly with the wing of Vairagyam and Dhyana, knowledge and detachment. So those who are real devotees, they follow Bhakti, Jnanam, Vairagyam. They may not have all external symbols of a Vaishnava, but inside they Bhakti, Jnanam. There's a Bhavyam, there are outside devotees, they got all symbols, being a Vaishnava, but they will not follow. So Mahaprabhu comes to the world bringing this Bhakti, Jnanam, Vairagyam. So in this way, then when we become serious in Krishna consciousness, we truly follow the path of Krishna consciousness accordingly which had been laid out by the previous acharyas. So only way is that we have to understand that too big a lot of other issues in the world. People everywhere, Russia fights with Ukraine, and then now goes Israel, Iran. And today they're talking country, India is going to be which side? India says, I'm going to be my own side. So everybody is going to take a side, and India will be forced to go. That is how things works in the world. Sometimes we don't like to go into trouble, but we've been pushed into trouble. Isn't it? Sometimes we don't know. We are quietly sitting, we are running, once a week program. Suddenly we've been pushed to become president. You also don't know. Destiny is taking your life. Very important. Somewhere, your wife born somewhere, you born somewhere, then how you married? Destiny brings them together. In Auckland there is one devotee, there's a Dr. Nalini Kant. Very simple, very humble. Nobody believes she's a doctor. So one time I was in his house and then I asked his wife, how your man? You know. She said she is from another place of India, he is from another place. So she came to Delhi and she was teaching English in Delhi, one of the college somewhere. And this guy, there are already many other colleges are teaching English. This guy came and joined in that particular college where his wife is teaching English. He simply came to learn English and he has to marry the lady. How the destiny is bringing. So you have to understand, destiny is very powerful. But Krishna says, Namam karma nilimpanti name karma palas priha iti mamyo bijananti karma vinasa bhadyat in the chapter 4. Text 14, you come to Krishna, Krishna can change your destiny. There was a king's daughter, she wants to marry, a brave man. So only way is there what to do, the daughter said, there's a lake there, you throw all the poisonous snake there, and then if anybody can jump and cross over the old poisonous lake, and I'll marry that guy. So the king announced, then my daughter wants to marry, there's a lake, all poisonous snakes I will be throwing there. Anybody can safely come out on the other side, they can marry my daughter. And who wants to go and jump? All the poisonous snake, isn't it? So, but suddenly one fellow jumped and then he came out safe on the other side. So the king was very impressed. He said, oh, now you can marry my daughter. So then the man said, no, I'm not interested in your daughter. So you want half of my kingdom? I'm not interested. So you want whole kingdom? He said, I'm not interested in the kingdom. So the king said, what do you want? He said, I want to know who pushed me into the ring. Sometimes we don't do anything. So only Krishna has got the power to change our destiny. So let us surrender to Krishna. Take everything as a blessing of Krishna. Thank you so much for being here today. I don't know whether you're clapping because of my jokes or because of the philosophy of both. Okay, any questions, any doubts here today?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Very
Krishna.
nice, very jovial.
Yeah.
One of a kind. I've never experienced this before.
Very jovial. Come to temple, then you'll know.
Thank you. I've got a question, actually. So you mentioned in the beginning of the lecture that how Krishna has mentioned
Yes.
to tolerate situations.
Yes, that's right.
So when you try to solve a problem, suppose there's a problem we face,
Yeah.
so we'll try to solve it, right?
Yeah.
Because we want to find a way out of the problem.
Yeah.
So are we tolerating it or we are not tolerating it?
Are we?
No, I mean, if there's a problem, Maharaj, and
Say the handling of the situation would be different between you and me.
surely,
So now you advise somebody. Prabhupada says you don't advise one who's very foolish. You become more angry. He said just like giving a milk to a snake. Milk is very pure, but you give it to a snake, it becomes more poisonous. So advising somebody, if you think they seek for your advice, you advise them. And are you in the position to advise them? So every situation you'll have to look around as a leader. Now you tolerate means you have to see why you have come into Krishna conscious movement. Did you come to correct somebody here? Or were you given that positions to correct somebody? So in your temple, if any problem, that should be told to the president. That is his problem. Because he is the one going to get all the Mahaprasadam. All the worship, all the glories, all the Mahaprasadam. And they're only scared of president. You say anything, they don't care. President, I will tell to the president. No. So, so now this thing, tolerate means, it's not your problem there. You go away from that problem. And a devotee, like in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 25, Text 20, they talk about devotee, prasangam, ajaram, pasam, atmano, kavaya, vidu, saiva, sadhu, sukristo, moksha, dvarama, pavartam. Attachment to the world is no good, misery. But the same attachment can be applied to a devotee, become moksha. And then Kapil Dev talks about this thing, this Mother Devavati, Titikshava, Karunika, Surida, Sarvatahina, Adeta, Santarava, Sadhuva, Sadhu Bhushana. Vaishnava means he must be very tolerant and he must be very compassionate. He must be very friendly to all living beings. He must follow the injunction of the Shastras. Like that, Vaishnava has got a special qualities. That it doesn't unnecessarily involve in anything. And when you say tolerant, in a way you have to see Krishna in every activities, every action. So you tolerate in a way that there is an experiment, there is an education for me to learn from the other side. You don't interact. If you don't have, that kind of, responsibility to interact towards the devotee, somebody innocent, somebody envious, and somebody, the eager. So if you see the innocent person, you can help them. But if you see an envious person, you cannot help them. So you need to be tolerant. So your question is?
It partly answers my question, Maharaj. So my question was, when we are not in the devotee association, say for example, we are at work or we are in a society where people are just ordinary materialistic mindset people, and if we come across any problem, so tolerating the problem is just to let it go and do nothing, or if you try to do something about it, will it still fall under tolerating it, or it won't?
No, Prabhupada have mentioned, some of these things in the 11th canto, chapter 2, text 26. There's a verse, Kayena vacha manasa indrayardam buddhi atmanam prakriti sobhavat karomi etva sakalam parasmai narayana heti samarpayami. There beautifully things has been mentioned. The Prabhupada quotes from the Jiva Goswami, Vishwanath Chakravarti, he quotes from Sridhar Swami and all. Now when you are with the people outside, your indulgence in anything has to be very limited. You speak what is required to speak. And when you are with them, you should be giving your association, not taking association. What is required for your survival there? Up to that point, you do and come. Because you got time, you want to go and socialize with extra, that is where the problem comes. And every situation in the activities, you must seek Krishna. So in this way you understand that you will be making progress. Prabhupada said in that verse is that, like a Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj says, in that verse, Bhakti Siddhanta, Prabhupada quote from Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati said, when you are giving something to Krishna, he says, it may not be very pure. You may not be giving purely to Krishna. He said it could be a karma misra bhakti. There could be some expectation in your devotion. Bhakti Siddhanta says, don't stop there because, you got a little bit problem in giving. He said you give slowly, you come to the platform of a pure bhakti. Then Prabhupada quote about Vishwanath Chakravarti. Vishwanath Chakravarti said there are three kinds of people. One is that sense gratifier. Another one is a karmi. Another one is devotee. And there Prabhupada writes, what Vishwanath Chakravarti said that the sense gratifier, it doesn't believe anything in the world. He only believes about gratifying his senses. He wakes up in the morning, then he go to bathroom, urine, pass stool, brush his teeth, take bath, everything. He go to work, he makes friend, everything he do. A sense gratifier, everything for himself. Now the second full is a karmi. He also will do the same thing. He wakes up, go to toilet, to bed, to everything, goes back, he mingle around also, business work, but he offer the result to the demigod, the karmi. Now there Vishnu Chakravarti said, devotee also will be doing the same thing. You wake up, you go to toilet, you wash everything, you go to work, you mingle everything, but your result, you're offering it to Krishna. There's a difference, but you'll be externally, you'll be looking like you're same like a worldly minded people. But because you're offering your result to Krishna, that makes different, And Prabhupada quotes, from a Jiva Goswami in that, particular verse, Prabhupada said, Jiva Goswami said, just like you're paying tax to the government. So now you don't like the government. You don't want to pay the tax. Do you like paying the tax? Don't like you are very happy paying the tax. Nobody likes to pay the tax, but you are paying the tax. So government accept your tax. They don't care whether you like or don't like giving. But you are in their good book, okay, very good citizen. Jiva Goswami says, same Krishna consciousness. That you give everything. Whatever you're giving, everything you do in the name of Krishna. Just like the tax has been, received by the government and the citizen been rewarded, in the good book. Similarly, Krishna will keep you in his good book. Although it may look like you're doing the same way, because there are things is unavoidable. But the Varnashram Dharma gives that, option also for you. That you, up to the 25 of your age, you learn how to properly live in the world with, control of mind and senses and everything. At 25 years old, you get married. For next 25, 50, up to the age of 50 years old, you have an active married life. When 50 finish already, now slowly you go. Slow down your active, worldly life. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Up to the age of 75. And after 75, totally you come out from that worldly life. So there is, some sort of things are given that you no need to totally 100% you be like a sannyasi or whoever. That you are given some, option. Slowly, slowly you come to that platform because you got other engagement, the other responsibility as a family man. That's why I said a family man should understand that. That means, the swan. Milk and water, that you take the milk, leave the water. So you must know what is your capacity dealing with the people. Slowly you understand that I've been put in that situation, I have to be in that situation. They're like Prabhupada. Prabhupada met his guru in 1922. So the first meeting, Prabhupada been told by the Bhakti, you must go and preach to the Western world. But it took 44 years for Prabhupada to do this mission. That means he told 1922. 1965 Prabhupada goes. That means 43 years. Up to that point, Prabhupada had a lot of other commitment in the family and other things. And then when the right time comes, he goes. So he waits for the right time and takes sannyas.
Thank you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Up to that point, he tolerated. That's it. Very easy only. Tolerating is very easy, I tell you. There one lady, she always carry the photo of her husband. She keeps in the pocket. So wherever there is trouble, wherever there is problem, she will take up the photo of husband, look at him, and then she will become happy, put it back. And sometimes in the company where she works, she go, the boss will say this and that. She become very upset and she will take up the photo. And she happy, what? Okay, put back. Become happy. Any problem, any trouble, she will take up and she become happy, put back. So one of the friends asked, oh, you're so attached to your husband. You're still so much in love with your husband. Because every time problem, you take look at his face and then you put back. You're so in love of your husband. How you can do that? And the lady said, you're idiot, Not like that. He said, when I problem, I take out the photo. There could be no bigger disaster than this guy. So you keep on Krishna's photo in your pocket. And if your wife, your husband is in trouble, keep one more photo. So you take a Krishna's photo, keep inside you. When there's time to tolerate it, take Krishna. You say tolerate, okay? I think we're getting late for prasad. And I can see somebody already on the prasadam side there. And so we'll be around for next 2-3 days. Let us enjoy Krishna consciousness the way we know better. Prabhupada says the Grihastha, they should know 4 things. Prabhupada says Grihastha should know 4 things. Number 1, they should take care of health. All the devotees say devotee must do 4 things properly. 1, take care of your health. Number 2, chant the holy name. Number 3, do some seva for Krishna. Number 4, read my books. So your health, number 1, foremost important, your health you must take care. If your health is no good, you cannot do anything else. So take care of your health. Morning you wake up, go for a little bit walking, take the right food, keep yourself healthy. Then you chant your round. Then you do some offering, some puja. Then you go to work. And then you come back, you got some time to read Prabhupada book. Prabhupada said, this is my advice to all the devotees. Very easy one. Don't worry. Very easy, isn't it? Very easy.